Hello snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to review the Schwartz Artist Edition from Lobster, which is just the Battalion Party Wave. This board is available in three sizes, 148, 151, and 154. This board features Lobster's mellow camber with their freeride 3BT and sidekick technology, which means traditional camber underfoot, but not really aggressive. And then you've got more 3BT in the nose and less 3BT in the tail. And you got the sidekick out there that just kind of bumps up the tip a little bit more, so it creates more of a scoop-like effect. Basically, it helps the board roll on edge and funnel snow out of the way. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a powder day. They reported 4 inches, it was 10. It did warm up, so the snow was heavier. There was a bit of moisture in the air, so it wasn't that typical light Colorado fluffy snow that we get. There's a little bit of ice and chunder underneath in spots, but by and large, I was finding untracked snow with it. And I rode these with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indy bindings. Look at it. It's directional, just like the Party Wave from Battalion, which, as you can tell, means softer nose into a stiffer tail. It's about a middle of the road flex, maybe a little bit softer. There's a lot of torsional flex to it. This is a very lively board. It's not very damp. You will feel every bit of the vibrations that come from the nose resonating back, as well as every bump and divot in uneven terrain. So keep your knees bent. When it comes to rotodot terrain, you're gonna get knocked around, but it's not gonna wash out. This board has ample snap off the tail. I mean, you do have a mellow traditional camber, so you do have to load it up, get some pop, and side hits, pillow poppers, moguls, they all become fun little launch ramps. It's really easy to engage. The snap's there. It's not the snappiest board of this nature, but it's not the worst board. It's just enough to get the job done. So obviously it's gonna butter better on the nose. You've got that giant scoop from the freeride 3BT. You've got the sidekick out there. It just bowls that nose. It's got a softer flex. You can really get your weight out on it. Swivel and sizzle, it'll lock in. Fresh snow, this thing's a fucking dream to butter in. The tail, you don't have as much 3BT, it's a little stiffer. You can do some wheelies and some slappies and things like that with it. The 3BT lets you roll from edge to edge effortlessly. You're gonna notice that it engages more and you're leveraging more over on edge than you would with a standard board. It locks it grips well, except on ice. It's the way I feel about it, because I noticed that sometimes it kicks out, especially on a heel side carve. But in softer snow, if you're railing from one side of the run to the other, this board is perfectly at home. It's one of those boards that you want to do like those surfy, long, drawn-out carves and then load up the center and slingshot really quickly out of the turn. Basically, it can carve if you know how to carve. So who's this board for? It's for someone that wants to go party boarding on the white wave, someone that's gonna go have fun, wants a little bit more of like a freestyle flex to a directional board that's surfy and fun. The best way I can describe this board is as if the Capita Slush Slasher merged with the K2 Party Platter. This is just one of those boards that you're gonna go out and turn and burn, have some fun. You know, it's railing turns, going fast, maybe riding over people's ski tips. I don't freaking know, maybe that's your thing. But this is one of those boards that's just, it's a surfboard. That's really what it is. It's designed for turning, having fun. I know 3BT isn't for everyone, but if you're riding softer snow or you want something that engages a little bit differently on edge, there you go. So what boards are comparable to the Lobster Artist Edition Schwartz and the Party Wave? The Spring Break Slush Slasher, the Weston Backwoods, the Ride Warpig. This has been my review of the Battalion Party Wave. I mean the Lobster Artist Edition Schwartz. Oh fuck it, it's the exact same damn board and you know it. Do you agree with this review? Do you disagree with this review? Are you buying one of these decks, whether it's the Party Wave or the Artist Edition? Did you buy one of these boards? If so, leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this party board. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of these reviews we've got coming out. And trust me, we are always doing reviews for you snowboarders of the internet. And if you'd really like to support us, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. We're trying to build out a full-blown snowboarding network covering multiple things, and that is the best way to support us. I could tell you more over here, but I've got a video over there for you. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber.